I figured I'd make another video, just because I feel like it, concerning firearms concealed carry. Some years ago, a person in my church, who was actually one of the people that runs the church, he said to me, he said that their people said that, oh, you think I'd feel better if somebody was carrying a concealed weapon here and feel safer? You'd be wrong. Well, let me address that. The fact of the matter is, would you feel less safe? I think if you would reasonably look at the statistics, you would find out that you have no reason to feel less safe. The fact of the matter, in the state of Ohio, 1 in 20 adults has a concealed carry permit. 1 in 20. So every time you go to the store, every time you go anywhere, there is somebody there carrying a concealed weapon. At least one person, probably several. You go to Walmart, there's 50 people in there, there's 100 people in there. 1 in 20. Especially at Walmart. So, do you feel less safe? Well, contrary to the predictions, hey dog, stop that. Contrary to the predictions of the liberals, there is no blood flowing in Ohio gutters. Not by CHL holders. Let's understand something. The CHL holder has been through a background check. Okay? He is not a criminal. He does not have a history of mental commitment. Alright? And take it from somebody who deals with this type of people. Somebody who's not going to do something is not going to do something, gun or not. Somebody's going to do something is going to do something, gun or not. Okay? So you're walking around and you're saying, it makes me uncomfortable. You better be uncomfortable everywhere you go. Not just in church, not just in... everywhere you go. 1 in 20. Of course, statistics in Ohio, I mean, if you commit certain violations or even misdemeanor violations, your CHL is removed. Okay? The statistics on removals of CHLs are minuscule in Ohio. And most of those removals have nothing to do with the actual firearm itself. There's no blood and mayhem. Okay? It didn't happen. Okay? And it's not going to happen. It hasn't happened anywhere else. Why would it happen in Ohio? So, are you less safe? If I'm sitting in your church in a pew next to you and I have a concealed carry license and I have a weapon on me, are you less safe? No, you're not. Are you more safe? Yeah, you are. Because of my mindset. Okay? Doesn't mean that I'm going to use that to defend you. But understand, in that situation, if I'm defending myself, I'm also defending you. Okay? Because if I stop him from hurting me, he can't go on to hurt you. So understand that. So, look at the statistics, take away your bias and look at the statistics. It ain't happening. What was predicted, this Dodge City scenario that they predict every time there's a concealed carry license put forward in the state, every time there's a change that increases the area that you can carry, there's always this prediction among the liberal press that it's going to be like Dodge City. There's going to be death and mayhem everywhere. Never happens. And they never say it never happens. And another thing they don't do is give you stories where people use that firearm to defend themselves. They don't. And if they do, they'll say, well, this was a former member of the military, as though he has some kind of special ability, or he had some kind of special ability, or he was an off-duty police officer, or whatever. You think police officers are specially highly trained professionals when it comes to firearms? Put that in there. Not potatoes. You would be wrong. The fact of the matter is, police training and qualification is kind of minimal in my view.
And you can't call, I know a number of police officers.
Some of them are good. Some of them take it seriously. Others only fire their weapon during qualifications and then barely make the qualifications. I had one who was a deputy sheriff that came out and he wanted to practice before his qualifications. Apparently he had trouble with it. His weapon was in such bad shape it wouldn't fire. He'd fire one round and then wouldn't cycle because it was so dirty inside, gummy and nasty. I had to strip that department-issued weapon and thoroughly clean it to make it function. So, that they're all experts is wrong. Completely wrong. They're not. Case in point, 6 out of 10 police bullets miss. They miss. Is that the shooting of an expert? Well, he's dealing with in a high-stress situation, and it's pretty hard to create a high-stress situation like that in training, but still, are you better off with him firing a weapon or with someone who's beyond a CHL level firing that weapon? Well, I would say somebody who's beyond a CHL level. Now, somebody who's not, who's simply afraid, you're not going to probably use his weapon until that person is right on top of him. Okay? Not saying the CHL holder is going to jump up and defend you. He might defend himself and then thereby defend you in the process. Okay? He might run out the door because that's what he's told to do. But some of us can't live with ourselves if we would run out the door in the face of that kind of thing had we the ability to respond. So make your judgment. Make your judgment based on statistics and truth rather than bias and opinion. Right? The statistics do not hold that you are in more danger of somebody carrying a concealed firearm in your church. They do not hold. It's no different there than it is anywhere else. Okay? There it is. Make your judgment.